Progress requires order, and order requires obedience.
You have some more control. You call it madness? About too long have we waited, and we will take our revenge.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the official Omniverse Madness live stream. We come to you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We did skip last week. We did some traveling, had a nice little break, but the work never ends, and we are back with an update for this Thursday. So before we get to it, I want to welcome my co-host with the most and fellow team member, LA, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm so good. I hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a nice little family break over the last week, but that means, work never ends. So we have a lot to go over tonight. We have some new card reveals. Everybody loves those. And we're going to go over the game manual. A lot of you, were really excited for the game, but maybe you've never played a trading card game before. And so tonight we're kind of going to walk through the different mechanisms and uh, UI of the game. So, all right, before we get started, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps us get the word out. Our socials have been killing it, especially on X or Twitter. We're getting more and more views on YouTube, so it's working. I mean, the game is getting out there more and more every day. And with the help of all of you liking, sharing, and commenting, that really helps as well. So. All right, LA, I think we are going to jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and start with the game manual. Then we will show some new card artwork, and then LA has some announcements at the end for our ambassadors. So, all right, LA, I'm going to try to pull this up. This is the first time I've done a PDF on on stream, so let's see how it goes. All right, hopefully y'all can see that. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Cool. All right, I think we're good. All right, so this is a basically an overview of the game mechanics, the UI, and how you will actually interact and play the game. So we're gonna one by one here, and I'll explain. If any of you want further questions as I go, feel free to type it in the chat, and we'll also do questions at the end as well.
I have one for you before we start.
Please.
Will this manual be wow, I can't talk. Will this manual be mainly tailored towards the playable alpha and change as we get into next year, or will this apply to both?
Yes, great question, LA. So this is for the playable alpha slash beta release. And I have it noted in here as well, what will change for the full release. But yeah, this is a high level overview. When the game is fully out, we'll have a document section in the game as well that will give you a great breakdown. And we're going to work on a tutorial for those that are brand new to the game. You can actually play the game and learn as you go. So this, consider this the backbone of a future tutorial that has all this explained in the game as well. All right, awesome. Here we go. All right, so a lot of you again have seen the full playable release. So if you haven't, please go and watch that. It's about 30 minutes. All the screenshots here have been taken from that video. Again, we have the full game loop that has been released for the alpha already. But so obviously, play the game. Click play the game. Deck building will be where you can actually build your deck to play. So obviously you have different cards, and that's part of the strategy of the game is to combine the best cards for every player, and play with those. So the deck building will not be available in the alpha or beta. You have a predetermined deck with all the cards. But once the game is released again, you'll have to either buy or earn the higher level cards to be competitive. Obviously, settings, we can adjust all the graphics and sound and exit to quit the game. All right, close that one. All right, here is the first character, Agatha. Agatha Flint, the Inquisitor. You can pick from two characters in the alpha and beta. That will be Agatha Flint and our pirate character, Edric Drake. So again, everything here is pretty self-explanatory. You can click the portraits of your character. You can join a game. You can create a room to start a new game, or you can play with AI. So we also have AI opponents that are built in the game, which will really help with matchmaking, especially in the beginning when we may not have a lot of players. You'll still be able to play even though it might be an off time zone for you. So, and the AI that we have trained is very competitive. So I think it'll be a great challenge for everybody. All right, let's go next. All right, here's our loading screen, and we'll have a room code. So some of these, again, in the alpha and beta, you actually be able to select a code to invite your friends to play with you directly. So this is another way that we don't have to have massive servers in the beginning, and you can play one-on-one just by sharing their code. And this would be where you would paste it before, or once a game loads, you get the code, and you can send that to your friend, and then your friend will load it here to join. Again, all pretty self-explanatory. Yep, and then like I was saying, we have trained the AI to be in either easy mode if you're starting out, or hard mode if you want more of a challenge. And this will really help people to be able to experience the game without having to wait for 10 minutes to match to another player. All right, so here you go. This is more of the actual playable part of the game. Every trading card game starts with what we call a mulligan phase. You get 3 cards. You're then able to keep all 3 or get rid of all 3 or any combination of, and that will help you with your starting hand. That's again a way to help with the strategy, depending on what you keep or get rid of. Gives you a potential head start. So, all right, so a lot going on here. Bear with me, and I'm gonna hide the comments. Hang on one second. All right, so obviously you see all your cards at the bottom of the screen. Actually, let's go clockwise so we don't forget anything. So up here at the top left, we have the deadly duel mechanism. This is the quest system where by completing what the deadly duel is asking you to do, you then unlock the deadly duel mode. And again, there's a bar here for quest progress and different checkpoints while you're getting there to unlock the duel. Again, some examples would be play, 3 legendary characters or cards. After you play all 3, you can then hit this button down here, which will trigger. Well, actually, I lied. It's up here. You press this, and it will trigger the duel mode, but the bar has to be filled up all the way. On this side, you have end your turn. Again, right here in the middle, when you're done playing the cards you want to play, you hit end turn, and then it goes to your opponent's turn. Down here are your cards, the total number of cards you have in your deck, and up here is for your opponent. Again, with control decks, that's really important info. And if you have no more cards left, and you start getting what we call burn. So your health goes down if you run out of cards because your opponent has lasted long enough for that to happen. All right, again, like I said, the bottom playable cards, the one with the green highlight are able to be played based on your current mana. Mana is essentially your resources in the game. You have to have enough mana to play each card. Some cards are 0 or 1, lower level, and some are, up to 8 or 10, where you have to have a full bar to be able to play it later in the game. This little button right here is the hero power. This is a unique ability and can be used once per turn for a certain amount of mana. And this is your health. So player health on the bottom left. Again, as that goes down, not only will the bar go down, but that number will go down. And if it gets to 0, you lose. All right. All right. So when no further actions are available, the highlight will move to the end your turn. So again, it's very self-explanatory. And there's also a timer, which I think we'll see here in a minute. Yep, there you go. So, and again, when you watch a video, it's a lot easier to see. But there is a clock that appears on the floor, and when your turn is about to end, the red circle will appear and begin a countdown. Once the red circle is fully filled and completes, your turn will end automatically. So, again, there is some urgency in playing the right combinations. You can't just take all the time that you want. All right. All right. A little more explanation on the dual mechanism. Once that bar is filled up again, you can see now there's yellow that has filled the dual bar. Once it's filled up, the dual button will then become unlocked. Again, you press up here first to activate it, and then to enter the mode again. That's what I was saying earlier. You hit this button, so your health bar will turn into the dual icon, and that's when you can trigger it. So you can only enter deadly duel when it's your turn, though. So again, the opponent can't trigger it unless it's their turn. So it can only be triggered, and each person can trigger it. So we'll talk about that in a minute too. All right, so now you're in this deadly duel mode. Again, we're clockwise up top. Um, this is a rock, paper, scissors mechanic. So an attack is the first button right here. It deals 1 damage, and when it wins against everything, but loses to block. So again, attack will be everything except block, just like rock, paper, scissors. And then a multiplier is applied depending on how much you succeed. So multiplier up here starts at 1. So if you win the first attack, you get 1. If you win the next one, it goes up to 2, then 4, then 8. Once an attack succeeds, it stacks up to a maximum of 8. And if you win, 4 times in a row like that, then that's when you get the mega attack, which again we show in the video. And then if you get blocked or it misses, it resets back to 1. Strike deals 2 damage and loses to everything except counter, which again you'll see the other buttons when you're on the opponent side. Feint is a feint attack. If feint succeeds, the player gains the multiplier to increase the damage on the next attack. Um, wins against everything, but loses to taunt. So again, this is a way to also increase your multiplier without attacking. Countdown timer at the bottom. Again, just like in the other mode, you only have a certain amount of time to do it, and if you miss 3 turns in a row, then it exits the deadly duel mode. Again, hero power. Some hero power will be grayed out during deadly duel, and some hero power will only be available in deadly duel. So it depends on what character you have. And then again, player status and health. So in this mode, it's only activated when you're below 20 health. So that'll be, again, the health in this mode is capped at 20. So at the end of the fight in the card session, your health will be probably below 20 anyway. So it's meant to be the final battle of the game. All right. All right, now we're on the defender side, which is the 3 other buttons I was mentioning. So instead of attack, now it's block, and it is successful and loses to everything but wins against attack. So again, if you think your opponent is going to press attack, then you want to hit block. All right, and then this is counter. The middle one is counter. If successful, it will reflect the damage back to the attacker. So again, this is a way to counter the attack and actually hurt your opponent. It loses to everything but wins against strike. So again, the same rock, paper, scissors mechanism. And last, taunt. If successful, you get 2 health back and switch sides. So again, if you win on this, not only do you get your health back, but then it's your turn to attack again. So and it loses to everything, but wins against feint. So all right, awesome. Moving through it. Oh, actually, this is it. So there you go. And again, when your opponent's life is at 0, then it triggers the finishing move where you murder your opponent. So, all right, there you go. Really, again, high level overview, but hopefully that helps people understand the game mechanics a little bit better. How about you?
Yeah, I
You're
love
not a
it.
big gamer. Did that help you? Yeah.
A little bit, but I have a lot to learn.
For sure. So, all right, before we get into the alpha, you want to give a little bit more info on ambassadors before
Yes.
we show some eye candy. So, all right.
Yes, so we do accept new ambassadors every 2 months, and we are coming up on that time to welcome in 1 to 2 new ambassadors for next month. Ambassador program is absolutely amazing. Right now, the core players that we have inside of there are so strong. They're doing such an incredible job at spreading the word about HVM, and they get rewarded for it. There is a bi-monthly rewards package that comes with 3 cards. There's also a monthly competition for carnival tickets, and those competitions are steep. We have a lot of strong players in the group, so they're always very competitive. There's a number of set tasks that ambassadors will complete every month, and it's really not rocket science. It's not overwhelming. If you are someone who is loyal and excited about what's coming with HVM, please do so and apply. This is your last final couple days to apply, and I will be welcoming in 1 to 2 new people for September if we have anyone that feels strong. And so get your application in today, and if you are chosen, I'll contact you. Also, just I'm sure AJ can kind of chime in about this, but every week ambassadors are getting a ton of early alpha. So if you love to be literally the first person to find out about what's coming, it would be a great idea to be an ambassador.
Yeah, absolutely, LA. Again, we love our ambassadors. It's a tight group, and they've been killing it. They've been with us from pretty much the beginning. Like you say, every few months we open it up, but it's very exclusive. And even when the game reaches mainstream adoption, the goal is to have less than 100 ambassadors ever. And yeah, they get exclusive access. They get to see behind the scenes footage, you know, up to 2 weeks before we release it here on an AMA. Again, even stuff that we never even showed on an AMA, some of the concept art and development of the game, and they're really instrumental in helping us grow. So you definitely get rewarded for that extra work. You'll be getting different uh, 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 cards, whether they're playable in the game or emotes and different cosmetics, you do get value in the effort that you put in. So it's a great way to get involved and a great way to help us grow as a game. So yeah, all right, awesome. Oh, and I do an update every week as well. So you get direct access to me and the rest of our team, as well as any suggestions or questions that you might have. You get the inside scoop. So, all right. Hopefully, everyone applies that's interested, and we'll give an update on the next AMA, and we'll also show the ambassador rewards, and some of those cards may even eventually be available in the carnival shop. So, all right, Ellie, I think we want to do some eye candy. Are you ready? For those
Oh
that have
yeah,
stuck around,
definitely.
so all right, yeah. Oh man, I know. Here, let me do. I gotta find. Hang on, bear with me, everyone. I found out that StreamYard does new audio. Hang on. All right. Here we are. Listen to this.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. So we do have a drum roll. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and open this. All right. The first character we have is. All right. This is the coin scale auditor. All right, there he is, the coin scale auditor. Again, working in the Citadel, part of the Inquisitor package. Some cards can be played by either character or all characters, and some cards are player specific. So the auditor is part of the Wizarding Society and under Agatha Flint and the powers to be of the game. So there you go. He is, and he's an epic card as well. All right, so there is the auditor. All right, the next two, and every week we'll be showing about 3 cards. All these will be available in the upcoming pack sale and eventually available in game as well through in-game purchases to be able to play at a competitive level in the game. But all right, both this is open to all players, and this has to do with some of our lore. A lot of you may remember a little frog, but let's see here. Hang on. All right, so this is the Ingus toad. All right, there he is, the Ingus toad. Again, part of the lore with Flint, which is the other frog that we see that's bathing in money. There's a lot of different frog characters that are part of the lore of the game, and this guy is the big boss. So Ignis the Toad, and he is playable by both sides. All right, there you go. And then last but not least, we have the Rebels. All right, so there you go. There is the Rebels. Again, that is playable by both sides, and a little more alpha. That will give all of your opponents a +1 health and +1 attack. So again, like rallying the troops, you have the rebels, very La Misera inspired. So, all right, there you go. That's the alpha for the week.
I
So,
love those,
yeah,
especially the frog.
yeah, I know he's cool. Ignis. He again, there's a lot of lore behind him, and you can see some poison wafting off of him. So that might give you an idea what the card might do. So there you go. Wizards and witches and undead and animals. I mean, we have it all in Universe Madness. So right on, LA. All right, that really is all we have for today. LA, was there any questions that we want to get to, or if anybody is in the chat and wants to know more, feel free to type.
Yes, we do have some questions. First one, is the Telegram spell game coming back?
Yes, so that's a great question. The short answer is I hope so. I know I said that 2 weeks ago, but one of the devs that helps us with that has been taking some personal time, and we have to update it to be able to re-release it. So Troy, who a lot of you know, he's very involved and still around. He was the other dev, but we have a Telegram specific dev that's been taking some time off. So I hope that it comes back. We're working on it. If it doesn't, then we would just pay everybody out the GG that they earned and come up with another cool mini game. But yeah, we're working on it for sure.
Awesome. That's actually all the questions I have on Discord here.
All right, that was easy. That was quick tonight. And yeah, I mean, again, there's more updates while we wrap it up. We're still working with publishers and different distribution on the Web 2 side. We've been really busy with our marketing team on the upcoming pack sale initiative. Hopefully, we'll have some more hard dates and more info leading up to that. The timeline is still what we've said, September into October for both the pack sale and the playable alpha. So, and again, if you have an alpha key from the pre-sale, you can hopefully get a chance to play early. And we'll be running another cool incentive for new players, but we won't spill all the beans quite yet. So, all right, I think that will wrap it up. LA, any final words or anything else you want to relay that we may have missed?
Yeah, make sure that you join our Telegram and Discord groups and you join the conversation. There's a lot of fun over there. And especially if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the AMA questions so that we can answer your question live on our Thursday AMAs. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We always love seeing you here, and we love seeing more and more of you here every week.
Yeah, absolutely, LA. I couldn't agree more. We have another record number of viewers tonight, so welcome to all the new faces. We've been growing very organically, and the Web3 landscape is very tumultuous right now. But we have something really special, and I think because we are also having a very heavy focus on Web2, this game is going to see all the success that we no, it will. So, again, bear with us. Get excited. Help us spread the word. Learn all that you can. Join us every Thursday as we go over everything. We've done, Thursday AMAs for almost a year now, and we're always transparent and available on bringing this game to life. So, thank you to everybody that has gotten excited about Universe Madness. Maybe picked up some GG tokens as well to help support the protocol and continue to spread the word for us. We really appreciate all of you. So, all right, as always, we come to you every Thursday at 6:45. I'm sorry, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm used to my other AMA. Every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next week. Good night. Good day. Most love.
We're witnessing witnessing the future of gameplay right before our
I think
eyes.
this might be the biggest thing in 24 coming into 25.
We want to push the boundaries a bit of what trading card games can be and build something where the player really feels like they're stepping inside a huge fantasy world.
There's so much more magic ahead.